Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Of course, I didn't bring my tripod, so I have to hold the phone. You would think I know by now, right? Anyway, I'm still a little nasaled from the foolishness I did the other day. Remember when I told you guys I was going to varnish my little jewelry box? Well, silly me did not wear a mask, which I know better. I used to work in facilities. Anyway, but I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for following my channel, listening to my videos, hear my rants and everything. I want to just say thank you so much to all my subscribers, to everyone who has been very consistent in watching all my videos. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the comments too. The comments are so encouraging. You guys have no idea. It makes me feel good knowing that you're paying attention, you're doing everything, you're telling me, you're giving me suggestions. I really appreciate all of that. That just tells me that you're just as passionate about certain topics and ideas and you want to see me do well. So today's topic is a follow-up from yesterday, right? Because so many of you have chimed in and have expressed your your thoughts about the whole process of the tradesman, the mentor-mentee program, my future learning center. You have no idea how that makes me feel good. It just shows me that there's more people out there that are just as passionate about wanting to help like me, right? You guys have showed and demonstrated that you're very interested, you want to be a part of it, and I am so, so grateful. So thank you for that. I know, thinking about the process that they've been doing here, it doesn't sound right to you guys, but we can't, as I said yesterday, I have to respect their way of doing things, and they've been doing it for a long time. So we really can't debunk what they've been doing all this time. If we're going to do anything, of course, we have to finesse it, right? We can take a piece of what they have done and utilize it within the Learning Center and make it better. So all the suggestions that you guys have all the comments that you guys have made are all very welcoming and all very encouraging, as I said. And so, is that a hawk? So I'm very grateful. And we'll definitely, once I get a group of people that are willing to go the long haul with me, then of course, in addition to my existing proposal, we'll make some changes. We'll look at what is going to work best for the environment and for the kids. So don't debunk what they've been doing. Honestly, I respect it. Like I said, it's like going to a trade school, except you're practically one-on-one. You're not sitting in a classroom per se. You're physically working in the trade that you want. So at the end of the day, we just have to be mindful and don't be mad about what the gentleman had told me. That's just how it is, guys. This is how it is. So if there were like 10,000 trade school here, I'm sure a lot of these kids would be lined up trying to get in just the same. And some of them may not be able to afford it, and they have to learn outside of the school system. So, as I told you yesterday, I don't see any problems with it. If you're sincere and you're serious and you want to go the long haul, pay the money. We had to do the same thing. Listen, a lot of us, when we went to school, well, let me speak for myself. When I went to school, I had nobody. I didn't have no uncle, no auntie, no rich uncle, no rich auntie, no mom, no dad to say, oh, here, I'm going to pay for your school. No, I had to take out student loans. So, and most of you can relate to that. You had to take out student loans to go to school because you couldn't afford it. Am I saying that they should take out loans? No, I'm just saying we have had to go through our own little situation, and we had to go through our own process that was given to us, or handed to us. Those who were lucky enough to get scholarships, to get a full ride, to go to either trade school or a 4-year, 2-year university, college, whatever, blessings to you, and I'm happy that you were able to do that, right? But for the vast majority of those that are in college, and I worked in a university for over 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. So there's a lot of kids that couldn't afford to go to college, but they made a way, right? They found a way to make the way. They were able to do. I remember when, as a facilities manager, I had a couple of kids that would work for me during the summer. This is what they had to do. They had to grind. They had to come to work every day, help out with the most common, like painting, adjusting beds, making sure that the building is back on track for the upcoming semester. So the turnover. So I had to do all the turnover for all the facilities, for the housing facilities. And so my responsibility every summer was to hire student workers in order to help my existing staff, my permanent staff, to get the work done. And sometimes they had to do some on-the-spot training. Sometimes, yes, and they were getting paid. Just like some of these kids, when you see them running around here with their machete and all that, they working trying to get some money. And they have to be able to learn to save. And I think that's something that I might need to do a class on, is teaching them how to save. That's one of the things I want to be able to incorporate in the Learning Center. Because they live, and I'm not mad at them about their day-to-day living. That's how they manage, that's how they do their stuff. So we can't debunk that. But saying that, going back to what I was saying, everything that we're seeing here, we may think it's different, but it's really not. It's really not different. The same pattern. You find a trade school where you can go to get your practical training about a trade that you want to do instead of going to a 4-year college. Here, they don't have the trade school. They have a physical person who is licensed and certified to teach you that same 2-year practical training that you would have gone to a trade school to get, and then you can obtain your certificate. It's the same thing. It's just a different cycle, right? It's a different process, but yet the same. Square peg, round hole, I don't know. But I want you guys to look at it not in a negative. Are there room for improvement? Yeah. Are we going to be able to change the world? Maybe. But we can do some things different. We can do some things different, and we can add to what exists and make the changes. Someone in the comment gave me a full rundown. I think VC, I think it was. Yeah. Thank you very much. Organization is something that I strive on, and so I appreciate that. And that is definitely a must, is to be able to organize properly and structure it, getting sponsors, getting people who are willing to donate. I don't know about any I've never done fundraising. So if you have the skill set in doing fundraising, I'll be more than happy to hand that over to you, my love, because I am going to need your help. I'm going to need that. I don't know. And grant writing and all that, I've never done any of that. And I'm not going to pretend that I know how to do any of that stuff. So for me, whatever you can do to help, I am grateful. I'm very, very grateful. Okay, so let me see something. Let me take this off. take my bag off because I'm here on my plot, guys. So I'm here on my plot just so I can give you an update while I'm going to show you around real quick. So the update is that the two young men that were working for me, so that's another story I have to talk about because it's so different from what I've heard. Maybe I don't know the details, but they've been trying to go through a process of getting or selecting their high school of choice. And so I want to have a conversation with them about what that is really and truly like and how does it actually work. So, I can get a clear understanding, and I'll share that with you as well. You know that. But so they've been trying to get their school selection down, and it's a long process, and I don't think they thought it was going to be so long. So it's been almost 2 weeks already since they've been gone. So anyway, so I just give them grace, let them know, hey, it's here. They're not tied into anything with me. So we'll see. If they come back, that's great. If they don't, I wish them well. I want to say thank you anyway. They did a good job. They did a good job for however long they were here. All right, so my plot is on the corner, right? Is on the corner. So right behind me is a road. The road behind me there and a road there. So the road is an L shape for me. So it goes straight across and then down, right? Down that way. I can't flip the camera around because for whatever reason it's not working. I don't know. Anyway, so the road. So next to the road is a commercial plot, and that commercial plot is what I am hoping to use for the learning center. So I'm ready when you guys are. So just let me know. Whoever wants to come and help and be a part of the learning center, yeah, come on over. Help me out. Help me put this thing together. Help me organize everything. As I told you guys, I do have a proposal already set up. It's just a matter of tweaking it. Once I sit down with creating the board members and putting that together, I'll be happy to work with you guys. I'm in the process now of reinstating my NGO, right? So my nonprofit, I had one and it lapsed because I left for a little while to go visit my daughter, and then I didn't get a chance to renew it. So I'm gonna try and get it renewed. I'm in the process of doing that right now. I have someone on hand waiting for me to get that done. So once I get my NGO incorporated, we're ready. We are ready to go. So I just need those of you that are interested to just let me know. Send me an email. Send me an email and let me know. Oh, wow. Like somebody was here. He came and cleaned this out already. Impressive. Or maybe my mind playing tricks on me? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah. I wanted to share that with you guys, and I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be angry about the process. Don't let your emotions get too high that you lose sight of what we need to be doing. Just take it as it is. Just understand that this is how it is here. We can't change everything, but we can tweak it and make certain things a little bit better for a few of the local kids in the area. And so that's what we need to focus on. We can't get emotional. If we get emotional, we're just gonna go haywire for no reason. I want us to be calm, think clear, and just know that it's going to be okay. A lot of times as people come to the U.S. and they be like, "What? You pay for school?" Yeah, and you be like, "Yeah, that's what we always do." Some countries, they don't pay for school. They don't pay for insurance. And so, we have to use our discernment and just know that some things are the way it is. You know, people in Canada, once you're born in Canada, you can go anywhere and go to school and it's paid for. You'd be like, what? I had to take out student loans. How did y'all manage to do that? So we just need to be mindful of that. No offense to anyone, please. I'm not saying you shouldn't get emotional, but I'm just saying just understand that it's going to be okay. It's okay. And we can do some things. We can grow from this. We can do better. How about that? We can do better. Right? And so that's where we'll go from. All right? Once again, thank you all for tuning in, for checking out my videos. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. And those that are still interested in purchasing land, please let me know. Send me a message either by WhatsApp or by email. And basically, what I'm going to be doing with the land purchasing, I'll be your liaison, as I told you before. I'm your liaison on the ground. I will go to Florence's office. If you want, you can either send me the payment or you can wire it directly into the bank for the king, for the organization, and then I'll take it from there. So I'll get a copy of the wire transfer, I'll take it to her, and then I'll make sure that she starts the process. Hopefully the process will be is a 1, 2, 3 step. I don't know if there has been any changes, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'll follow the paperwork. I'll be the one to follow the paperwork, the paper trail, everything. I'll keep you all posted via WhatsApp or email, whatever information I receive. I'll send you an update, and I'll probably try to update you at least maybe once a month or maybe a couple of weeks. But as soon as I get information, I will forward it over to you to let you know that this is where it's at, how much longer it's going to take. When your indenture is finalized, I'll hold on to your indenture, and when you get here, you can retrieve your indenture, or I can send you your indenture via DHL. And I think it's cheap. As I told you guys before, I think the last time I checked, it's cheaper to send than to receive. I don't know. I've never done it, but I'm letting you know that that's an option. Though I will not be using USPS because United States Postal Service, because it's extremely expensive. FedEx is off the chain, is ridiculous. If I know anyone that's going to the States, then I'll send your indenture with them, and then they can mail it to you, right? At your cost. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The money that I will be receiving for the services that I provide to your indenture will go towards building a pharmacy. I'm in the process of building a pharmacy. So, yeah, so that money will go to another project that I'm working on. All right, guys, thank you once again. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love, your consistency, and thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I hope I never disappoint. I want to continue to do authentic content, things that actually make sense. All right, talk to you guys. Peace and blessings.